Hello guys, it's Trill again, and today Valve released a pretty major update that fixed a bunch of important bugs and errors in the game that will significantly improve gameplay in the future. However, this wouldn't be a Valve update if they didn't mess up on something big again. With every new update, it seems like they fix a few things, but break something else instead. This time they messed up something with crouch jumps, that now allows players to gain roughly about 20 extra units in every jump, allowing for jumps that have never been possible before. For example, you can now solo boost into Mirage Window and Ladder Room, and you can jump on boxes and crates on all sorts of maps, which has never been possible before. I'm sure this crouch bug is gonna be fixed within 24 hours though, but if you want to know more about it, I can really suggest Launder's video on this topic, as he explains why this happens in the first place. Moving on to the good stuff now though. Most importantly, Valve reworked their lag compensation system, which will now more accurately make the server-sided hitbox match the client-sided rendered models. This has been an issue that has been talked about a lot in the last couple of weeks, and I'm really happy to say that they did a great job on this. They also worked on the anti-crouch spam system that will now make you crouch in degrading speed. I think this is a great improvement, as you've been able to really abuse the crouch spam behind crates like this on Dust 2, which gave the player crouch spamming an unfair advantage. Now that you cannot crouch spam anymore, players will be forced to wisely decide when to crouch peek or not, as you'll be an easy target with a very slow crouch animation you see right here when the anti-crouch spam system came to effect. When jumping or falling off objects, you will now see your screen bobbing a bit, which is gonna match the third person animation, which will now show your model go into a more or less crouched position when falling from high altitudes. Players that fall from lesser heights will have a more subtle landing recovery animation than players that fall from higher heights. Seems like CSGO is becoming a bit more realistic. I like it. Then they also fixed a few issues that occurred with molotovs and smoke grenades. It seems like they fixed the floating smoke bug that I talked about in one of my latest videos. They made molotovs no longer be extinguished by smokes that are significantly lower, which now allows a molotov on top of hut or nuke, while there's a smoke in hut itself, as well as a molotov on palace balcony when there's a smoke under balcony. Molotovs will also no longer spread under closed doors, and molotovs are no longer extinguished by smokes that are above fire height. This lucky chicken right here on cobblestone wouldn't survive the same scenario after today's update, I'm afraid.
Nice. Er nimmt's einfach so in das Hühnchen.
And last but not least, we have some new gun sounds for the AWP, Scout, End-Terrorist and Counter-Terrorist Auto Sniper. I'm sure that it'll take some time again to get used to these sounds, but at the same time I feel like people cry every time when Valve adds a new gun sound, but after 1 or 2 weeks everyone got used to it. To be completely honest, I think the new sounds are of much better quality and much more realistic, so I personally am happy that they added these. Go ahead and roast me in the comments for this opinion. That's it for this update, let me know how you feel about it. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video.